Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in welcoming to the stage, Chika.
Thank you. Hi, my name is Chika from UPS. I'm really glad to be here. I got messages from some of you, so I'm really excited to meet after my little chat here. And I'm glad to know that I'm not blocking the slides. So I'll be talking to you a little bit about shipment and shipping to US and within US. Bit of a spew before my slides advances. If you choose UPS as your partner to ship to US, you have access to 220 countries and territories worldwide. We are actually, we operate an airline. Not many people know that, but we are one of the world's largest airline. We operate a fleet of about 600 airplanes. We have over 80 years of customs brokerage experience. Not many people know that as well, but very strong in importing into the United States. And best of all, we have over 540 UPSers globally dedicated to serving you. So we are here to help you make this Christmas, this holiday season, your most successful season yet. So let's get started, right? I don't really need to tell you that e-commerce has just exploded over the last 2 years. 10 times during COVID time. Who made a lot of money during last couple of years? Okay, good, all of you. Especially the consumers in the United States source over 50% of the online purchases from overseas sellers, all of you, right? And they do that because it's convenient and you find more varieties online and it's cheaper, right? So by year 2026, the cross-border e-commerce is going to be worth 2.2 trillion US dollars. And that is a great news for all of you because you will get a part of that pie, right? You are super busy people, I know that. You want to focus on growing your business and getting more customers. Probably order fulfillment and logistics is not at the top of your priority. A lot of times I hear from our customers key concerns and key challenges like this. How can we grow more? What can we do in this changing environment? The logistics rules, plays are always changing. What are the rules of engagement for different countries? And how do I know what's important for my customers when it comes to order fulfillment? What do they want? I know that they want this product, but what do they want in terms of shipping experience? And let's talk about each of these concerns. How can you grow more? 90% of small businesses are already digitized. All of you probably are familiar with some level of digitization. Obviously, you are Amazon global selling customers and you use the platform, so you have familiarity with digitization. But how can you do further? How can you leverage supply chain to be your competitive advantage via digital tools? What can you have in your toolbox, right? There are so many of them, and please, when you are strategizing your e-commerce and your digitization, do not build anything from scratch. Don't spend your money on building app, don't spend money on building different things. There are so many things that's already available. For example, UPS have different plug-and-play APIs that allows you to view rates, fulfill your orders, print labels, and send notification to your customers, and allow your customers to track their packages. And these are plug-and-play, different aspects and functionalities you can try, and you can integrate the different functionality with your existing businesses. So depending on the level of digitization that you already have in your business, you can change that, and then you can see what more you can do to improve your customer experience. So don't do anything on your own, okay? Because the chances are they already have it out there, built, developed, ready for you to leverage. The second thing is this navigating through the customs. One of the most challenging thing is understanding the rule of engagement for different countries, right? And for yourself, do you know that if your product is ready, that what you source is ready to export it into different countries? What kind of certification, maybe even license, that do you need? Maybe different trade agreements that you could possibly take advantage of. So navigating this kind of complexity of the cross-border commerce is daunting, but you don't have to do it alone. You do leverage your partners, leverage your sourcing agent, leverage your logistic partner to answer these questions and make it simpler for you. It doesn't have to be a rocket science to ship something. So there are free and self-serving apps or solutions like UPS Tradability that allows you to, if you don't already know your harmonized code, or if you have new product that you want to look up, they can look up. Landed cost, the duty and taxes and various fees that's associated with it, if applicable. You want to calculate that, because if there is any, your customer is going to want to know how much duty and taxes that they have to pay in advance. That's an important thing to know, right? So tradability will allow you to calculate things like that. And there are different solutions available, I would say, that things are like, if your product is above de minimis level, like US $800, there's a service called UPS Worldies that you can actually consolidate all your shipments to different consignees and import into the United States as one clearance. And then we will break bulk after the customs clearance and then distribute it and deliver it to your end consumers. And you do this with UPS, you use one single provider, you lower your import customs fees, you lower your redistribution cost because you're using one provider to do that, and you simplify your documentation. Reverse, I know some of you here are not from Singapore and maybe not like just now sourcing from India and China. So if you're maybe sourcing from China and maybe Vietnam into United States, China and Vietnam has export fee, right? Export fee, customs fee. So you want to maybe single shipment export at the origin customs and break bulk before it gets to the US import customs if your product is below de minimis. So you don't have to pay taxes. You can leverage the de minimis amount. So there are services like that. So it really depends on your situation and how you want to arrange it, but there are different services available out there that you can leverage. So make sure that you have a good partner that can help you solve and advise you what is the best way for you. And you may be at the different stages of your business endeavors. And you know, as you grow more, your supply chain and your order fulfillment process is going to get more complex. It is always easier that you have one advisor and that you have a trusted advisor to navigate through different complexity of different countries, not just to the US. Okay, so in terms of what's important for your customers when it comes to order fulfillment, it's basically different service options, visibility, and most importantly, returns, right? So let's talk about each of these. Service option is a trade-off of certain things. It's about speed. It's actually triangular, right? It's about speed, cost, and reliability. So you can have something really cheap and really fast, but not reliable at all. So you won't get there, so that's not so good. You can have something that's really fast and reliable, but not so cheap, right? Could be very expensive if you want a premium service. Or you can have something that's reliable and cheap, but it'll take forever to get there. You may not get there. It probably won't make it for your Christmas. So that's not good either. The good news is you don't have to choose. You put that choice into the hand of your customers. And with UPS, we have an option of anything into the United States, anything from 2 days or more than 5 days, and different time of the day as well. So if a customer wants something delivered early in the morning, we've got you. Anything before lunch, we've got you. End of the day, also can. Okay, so that choice and ability to choose different levels are a good strategy and important thing for your customers. Okay, the second thing is having visibility and the control of the delivery, right? I mean, online shopping is so exciting. When you finish the payment, what's the next thing you do? For me, I'm just gonna I just want tracking. I want to know when it's coming. I want to see that email popping into my inbox saying, your package is being fulfilled and is out for shipment today. That's what you want to see. And having that control and the visibility is super important because, I mean, it's different, right? It's still online and it's not like something you have it in your hand. So that's very important. And UPS, My Choice, literally put that control in the palms of your customers. It allows you to say, for example, if your customer wants to go and pick it up in a near access location because they're no longer working from home, allows you to do that. It allows you to reschedule their delivery to a next day or maybe even to another address. So giving that control and the service to your customers will elevate your customer experience and improve your loyalty. Returns is super, super important. Okay, 56%, more than half of your customer would read your returns policy before making a purchase. So we do need to talk seriously about the returns. UPS has service options that makes it super easy for you and your customers. For example, you can print a return label as you are shipping the merchandise to your customer and put it in your box. So when they get it, hopefully they don't want to return it, but if they do, they can reuse the box and just slap on your return label and drop it off at multiple access points that we have in the United States. UPS have over 22,000 access points. We call it access point. It's basically a retail stores that you can drop off your packages, and that's within 5 miles of most of the US residential. So it's super convenient for your customers. Okay, but think seriously about the returns because it is a very important strategy for your business success and for your customers. Okay, finally, I heard my previous presenters talk a little bit about sustainability and how US customers and consumers are becoming more conscious of choosing a more environmentally friendly packaging or maybe even business partners that are more environmentally conscious. At UPS, we are committed in leading corporate sustainability. We have over 13,000 alternate and green vehicles across the globe, hundreds of electric vehicles deployed across US, Europe. We have here in Singapore as well, and in China. We have some options, like if you want to consider elevating your brand to the next level, because keep in mind that the sustainability, you can't just pretend that you just done it from 10 years ago. You've got to be in the game now. And if you want to, there is a program called Carbon Neutral, where you will pay a small fee to offset your carbon footprint. I know it could be a price to pay for now, but imagine what that does to your brand and what that does to build the credibility and the partnership with your customers who are environmentally conscious. So at UPS, we are really committed together with you and your customers in leading the corporate social responsibility and making sure that we contribute to the sustainability of the future. Okay, I think that's all I had. not many people know this, but we're over 100 years old. I know I don't look it, but UPS was born on 1907 in Seattle, Washington. So we have over a century of kind of expertise in helping customers grow, all sizes, small and big. So we look forward to having that partnership with you guys as well. Today, if you have any questions, come and visit us at the booth. We have a booth, and we also have a virtual booth, which apparently you can book by your Amazon app. And we also have a special rate for you guys today using this QR code. So please take advantage, come and see us. And thank you very much for your time. I know it's lunchtime. I'm hungry as well. So I hope you have a good lunch. And I wish you every success for this holiday season and moving forward as well. Thank you so much.